ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and sucking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more falsely idols get exposed to cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my
First opened way back in 1924, but renovated in 2002. There's a look inside venerable Soldier Field in Chicago.
Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Chicago Bears.
Playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First carry for Swift. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Ready, second down and 4.
Check smash, ready. Cougar 19.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Play action. Here's Hooker.
Steps away. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41.
60 Eagles.
Hooker. And that's out to the flat for Swift.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Come on, set. Bronco 80. Let's go.
They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. You were telling me this yesterday. That's exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation? We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
60 vices, 60 vices. Ready.
Here's Hooker.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Cowboy 80.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a third down.
With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Let's go now.
Hooker from the gun on third down.
Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And now before they run this fourth down play, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So on fourth down, Cairo Santos on now for the Bears field goal.
And his kick is good. Not by much. It was leaking oil in the end, but he tucks it in the bottom right corner. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. After the main field goal, Santos back out there to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down.
Out to the flat here for Johnson.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
And they'll use him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
They'll run with a rookie drafted in the 3rd round.
And they swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
You look at this Bears defense.
And they played well against the pass, currently ranked 7th in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 14. A gain there of 30 big ones.
Well, my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown.
DK Metcalf, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all. And if we feel that way, I know it frustrates the coaching staff. And it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
This 2nd and 4.
70 Timberwolves. Get up. 60 Bison. 6.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. That 2nd down play nets a -4.
The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Ready.
He rifles complete. Caught by Moore. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now.
Deep to return is Scotty Miller.
And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the punt returner, after such a scramble, it sort of feels that way, doesn't it? He has it, he loses it, somehow the ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down at a yard.
Up the middle, Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson.
And he will have a Steelers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. After 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
And they'll send the tight end in motion left. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked up by Tremaine Edmonds, the linebacker. And the Bears are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
From the gun, here's Swift.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Cameron Hayward in on the tackle.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
So from just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 9.
Cowboy, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger.
Looking to throw, Hooker. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Steelers will take over possession here up at the 44. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT.
They begin the drive with Johnson. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
2nd and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
I like the confidence of having played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. Looking to throw. Howard. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
The Waitman now to punt as he sends this one away.
This will be fielded at the 17. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And the Bears take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready, set.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Ready.
And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1.
Set up.
Hooker now off play action.
Rolling to his left. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
2nd and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go.
Swift going to try up the middle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The Bears at 500, sitting at 5-5. But Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Here's Hooker to throw it. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, that is well read defensively. A great job of setting the edge, and that little touch pass is going to turn into a loss.
2nd and goal at the Steelers' 9-yard line.
Again, it's Hooker looking to throw. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Devin Duvernay. His first touchdown on the year. And the Bears are able to move back in front. A nice connection there, finding his target, and that'll put 6 up on the board.
Just like they drew it up in their playbook and reiterated on the sidelines, right? Perfect route, a good throw, and the defense, they had no answer for that right there.
Santos able to tack on the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7. Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away.
And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, these are what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
A give up the middle to Johnson. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's look at it. They'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. 2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
They stay on the ground on 1st with Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Now they'll change things up.
And the slot man goes in motion left. 2nd and 11. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Back to throw. Howard going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. DK Metcalf. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Steelers have moved out in front.
Extra point now by Boswell. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
Partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. 2nd and 10. They go play action. Here's Hooker. They'll fire deep, looking for more.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender, couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
From the gun, it's Hooker. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the 1st down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Call that an even 50 yards on the punt with 7 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Just inside of a minute left, Charles. They got a pretty long field ahead of them. I'm curious to see how they play this, but you would think definitely enough time to at least try to get 3 out of this.
Yeah, you want to move with a nice sense of pace. You want to up the tempo a little bit, but you have to do it with some poise as well. You don't want to go so fast that you hurt yourself into mistakes. There's enough time to put points on the board if they do it right.
And even though they have the lead, you know that they would love to extend this lead before heading to the locker room.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. This is intercepted. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing. Hooker.
And a Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
70 Timberwolves.
Hooker's going to throw it. Pass caught by Burden.
And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
65 catch, 65 catch.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on a hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
This has certainly been a physical game so far. Limited scoring opportunities for both sides, and there's another chance that goes unfulfilled.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Looking to throw. Howard. He'll find Metcalf. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or two short.
So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. The Steelers send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Now Hooker. He's got this complete to Burden. Now he's free to midfield. How about this? He's to the 10. Touchdown, Chicago. Luther Burden, 89 yards. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. The touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
They hand it off now. Johnson trying to run inside, but nothing there. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. amenable to something else. Howard now from the gun on third down. And he is caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a 10th carry for Johnson. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4. Out to the right here to Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 19. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage, and here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now a handoff, Johnson. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Didn't have a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. Here now, 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Cougar 19. Hey, read our D.
Back to throw. Howard. Over the middle. That's caught by Metcalf. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line. They'll try and run. This is Johnson. And now a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
You know, when this offense gets down here near the end zone, they're going to turn to their bell cow, and this guy's been a touchdown machine all year. Excellent job stopping him there on 1st down.
Two of their 3 red zone trips so far, they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. In motion right is the tight end. 2nd and 3. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Jalen Johnson blitzing from the secondary and picking up the sack.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Operating from the gun, Howard. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Let's give this defense some credit now. They let the guys get downfield, but when push came to shove, they stood their ground. And now they'll likely force a field goal attempt.
A 27-yard attempt.
And that is no good.
It's been a nightmare season. You're well under 500. Your defense hasn't really kept in a lot of games. And now it's spilling over to the kicking game. That's 3 points you've got to be able to bank on.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They've got the lead here getting late into the 3rd quarter. The passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that, but the rushing game almost non-existent.
And with the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way, take some time off the clock, and keep the ball away from their opponents.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
They'll go with a touch pass here, trying to pick it up. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
4-yard loss. It's 4th down.
Before they can get the punt away, whistles as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Fielded just inside the 20. 21 yards. Well done on the return.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't they?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Second and 6. To the right side and complete to Metcalf. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10.
Metcalf motions left.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. From 13 yards out.
And the Steelers have taken a 4th quarter lead.
His first career touchdown pass, and it's cliche to say, but he's probably been envisioning this since he was a little kid. That's a cool moment.
It really is. So enjoy the moment, enjoy the time, celebrate, save the full reflection for later, but make sure you grab someone on the sidelines and say, hey, make sure I get that football, okay?
Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter.
And some oohs and ahs from the crowd as he jukes his way forward for a couple of yards.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
They'll come up 2nd and 7. Here's Hooker.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Getting close to 100 yards receiving. He's at 98, and he's got a first down.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
19, Charger, 19.
Hooker. There's a short throw. It's caught by Kmet.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Come on, come on. Hey, Bronco 80.
They will run straight ahead with Swift. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
On the handoff, this is Swift. Deshaun Elliott up to make the play defensively.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
On the set.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bison.
They go quickly here out to Moore. Down the sideline he goes. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. DJ Moore, 43 yards. And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a fourth quarter lead.
Santos with the extra point, and that will make this a 4-point game.
Steelers 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds it and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long.
Off-play action.
Howard. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down, so that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the 1st and save a timeout.
On the ground, this is Johnson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
They come up now on 2nd and 2.
Again, it's Johnson.
A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. Plenty of time and 2 timeouts still at their disposal. 1st and 10 here.
Back to throw.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
They'll come up now on 2nd down.
He'll look to throw.
That's caught by Johnson.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. Well, I guess at the very least, they got the tackle from keeping him out of the end zone.
Yeah, you're looking for that silver lining, aren't you? But guess what? Everything changes now after that big play. They've got a chance to strike.
Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here.
He's back to throw. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
At their own 19-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love on my bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure.
This is 1st and 10.
Go! Crack all 80.
Now Hooker.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory. And they're going to need a miracle.
Here's second down.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Come on, come on. Let's go.
Here's Hooker. Able to find Kmet.
And that will get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
And a fun, close ball.